compiled by Daragh Ó ConchúirBETH CARTON, hit 1-9 as Waterford survived a dose of the jitters and a brilliant comeback by a resolute Clare to win 1-11-0-12 at Cusack Park and secure a place in the Liberty Insurance All-Ireland Senior Camogie quarter-finals for the first time. Donal O'Rourke's side will play Tipperary, who finished just ahead of Dublin as runners-up of Group 2 on score difference, after a point from Cáit Devane snatched a 0-13 draw with the Metropolitans in Parnell Park. That means Dublin will take on Galway in the other quarter-final at pairings on August 4, following the Tribe's women's 1-17-0-13 defeat by Kilkenny at Nolan Park. That victory means the Cats go directly into the semi-finals as group winners, where they are joined by their conquerors in last year's All-Ireland final Cork. The Rebels maintained their high-scoring campaign with a 6-18-3-4 triumph against Offaly at pairings. Finney's Gall hit 8 points to end Galway's hopes of claiming first place in Group 1, while Anne Dalton, Meighan Farrell and player of the match Michelle Quilty were key contributors too. Ailish O'Reilly excelled for Galway and had 2 early points from play, but the visitors totted up the wides even as they moved 4 points clear, with Niamh McGrath also on target. Kilkenny gradually assumed control as Gall, Quilty, Miriam Walsh and Shelley Farrell gave them a 0-9-0-7 advantage at half-time. Kerry Dolan and O'Reilly, with her 4th from play, brought restored parity, but a 41st-minute goal by Gall from a penalty, after a foul on Shelley Farrell, opened a gap that Galway didn't really look like scoring, despite some good scores by Dolan. The foundation for Waterford's tremendous win came in the opening quarter, as Carton scored the first goal and 4 points of the game. She almost had a second goal, but Lauren Solan made a point-blank save to deny the De La Salle star. That seemed to inspire Clare, and Chloe Morey settled the home team with 5 of her 10 points to make it 1-5-0-5 at the interval. It was tit-for-tat between Carton and Morey in the second half, and Waterford had just enough in hand to secure famous success. Dublin began strongly against Tipp with points from Eimir McCarthy and Niamh Gannon, but Faye McCarthy had to make a brilliant save for David Harady's charges as the visitors upped the tempo, and Devane, the championship's leading scorer, drew them level. Cuiva and Grace O'Brien moved them ahead, but Dublin steadied the ship with points from Orla Began, Eimir McCarthy and Siobhan Keogh, and Keogh gave them the lead just before the short whistle, 0-6. To 0-5 points from Keogh, Myri Moynihan and Eimir McCarthy after the restart established a 5-point margin, but Tipp dug deep once more, Iblis MacDonald, Miriam Campion and Devane clawing back at the deficit. It was nip and tuck from there to the end before Devane, who finished with 7 points, had the final say. Cork had 16 different scorers prior to welcoming Offaly to town, and they illustrated their significant firepower in stunning fashion. Offaly tried hard and Arlene Watkins helped herself to 3 goals, but Aoife Murray, penalty, Niamh McCarthy, Julia White 2, Orla Cotter and Katrina Mackey raised green flags for Pouty Murray's outfit, while Aoife Murray also saved a penalty from the competition's leading goal scorer, with 5, Siobhan Flannery. Wexford played Meath in the day's only dead rubber, and it was the Yellow Bellies that secured the honours by 4-14 to 1-10 at Enniscorthy's St Patrick's Park.